Get ready to set out on a once-in-a-lifetime journey that cuts across boundaries and time. Every location, from the majestic remnants of vanished societies to the unspoiled landscapes that have endured for thousands of years, has a tale to tell. As you go through historic temples, where each stone contains a secret from our ancestors, you may sense the echoes of the past. Admire the creativity of human handiwork, from magnificent structures that transcend time to elaborate castles. You'll see the delicate balance between nature and history as we travel across continents, where magnificent landscapes frame the remnants of long-gone civilizations. Explore the center of cultural riches that have influenced humanity's shared history, from the foggy heights of Machu Picchu to the sun-drenched pyramids of Egypt. Discover the vibrant hues of busy marketplaces, the solemn majesty of places of worship, and the unadulterated strength of nature's most amazing works. This is an invitation to explore, dream, and interact with the world in ways you never thought possible. It's more than simply a visual extravaganza. Every moment will immerse you in the spirit of our planet's most cherished locations, whether it's the eerie silence of Pompeii, the golden glow of Angkor Wat at daybreak, or the boundless beauty of the Great Barrier Reef. So take a seat back, relax, and let this adventure to arouse your sense of awe. The world is waiting. Let's begin. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Wadi Rum, Jordan. Deep in southern Jordan, Wadi Rum is a vast desert wilderness, unlike any other on Earth. Also known as the Valley of the Moon, this otherworldly landscape is defined by towering sandstone mountains, sweeping red dunes, and ancient petroglyphs carved by the Nabateans over 2,000 years ago. For centuries, Bedouin tribes have called this region home, preserving a nomadic way of life that remains deeply connected to the land. The desert's dramatic rock formations, shaped by wind and time, create a surreal beauty that has inspired explorers, filmmakers, and dreamers alike. Wadi Rum has a harsh environment, with hot summers and cold nights, and infrequent winter showers that momentarily change the dry landscape. Travelers may ride camels over the dunes, sleep beneath a starry sky, or scale steep rock cliffs that test the mettle of even the most experienced explorers. The wind whispering through the valleys is the only sound to break the eerie calm of the area. Regardless of your interests, history, adventure, or solitude, Wadi Rum affords a glimpse into a world that seems to have stood the test of time. Cliffs of Moher, Ireland. The Cliffs of Moher are one of Ireland's most breathtaking natural beauties, rising sharply from the rocky west coast. These cliffs in County Clare, which stretch for about 9 miles along the Atlantic Ocean, rise to a height of more than 700 feet and provide stunning, sweeping vistas. They are rich in tradition and history and have long served as a source of inspiration for storytellers, poets, and painters. The name of the cliffs comes from a long-gone promontory fort that was previously situated along the coast but has since disappeared. Thousands of seabirds, such as guillemots, razorbills, and puffins, call their sheer rock faces, formed by wind and waves over millions of years, home. Visitors may enjoy an even more breathtaking view from O'Brien's Tower, a stone building that was proudly erected on the highest point in 1835. With mist drifting 1 minute and brilliant sunlight lighting the cliffs the next, the weather in the area is always shifting. No other location better embodies Ireland's rugged, untamed beauty than the cliffs of Moher. Whether they are obscured by fog or illuminated by a flaming sunset. It's hard to avoid feeling a profound sense of awe and a connection to the force of nature when you're standing at the edge, the wind in your hair and the thunder of the waves below. Pyramids of Giza, Egypt. The Pyramids of Giza, which rose from the golden sands of the Egyptian desert, are enduring representations of human ambition and inventiveness. The ultimate burial sites of Egypt's powerful pharaohs. These ancient wonders have enthralled tourists for thousands of years and are situated just outside Cairo. The greatest of the three, the Great Pyramid of Khufu, was the highest man-made building on Earth when it was constructed more than 4,500 years ago. Historian and engineers alike are still captivated by the mystery of how precisely it was built, with enormous pieces of limestone precisely lining up with the cardinal points. The mysterious Sphinx, which is close by and has a stern yet worn appearance, lends the complex a sense of mystery. Early mornings or late afternoons are the ideal times to tour because of the hot summers and mild winters in the desert climate that surrounds the pyramids. In addition to their outstanding architectural design, these monuments represent the exceptional workmanship and religious convictions of one of the greatest civilizations in history. It is impossible to avoid feeling a strong link to the past when standing in front of them, as though the sounds of ancient Egypt are still there in the desert wind. Meteora, Greece. Rising sharply from the Thessalian lowlands of central Greece, Meteora is a stunning location where nature and spirituality mingle. Centuries-old monasteries that appear to defy gravity are built on top of towering rock formations that have been carved by wind and water over millions of years. These 14th century monasteries were constructed by monks who wanted seclusion and defense against intruders, establishing a hallowed haven far above the ground. Only 6 of the original 24 monasteries are still in operation today, and each one preserves historic texts, Byzantine art, and ingrained Orthodox customs. With stone wall and wooden balconies that seem to have grown organically out of the rocks themselves, the construction mixes in well with the rocky cliffs. Spring and fall are the best seasons to explore Meteora because of its Mediterranean environment, which features scorching summers and moderate, wet winters. Hikers may explore twisting paths, take in expansive vistas, or enter these monastic monasteries to see a world that hasn't altered throughout time. Meteora has an almost unearthly beauty once it is covered in mist or illuminated by the golden rays of sunset. It is a location where nature, faith, and history all coexist in one of the most breathtaking environments on the planet. Kyoto, Japan. Kyoto, a city tucked away on Honshu Island in Japan, is a place where tradition and history coexist peacefully with contemporary living. After serving as the imperial capital for more than a millennium, Tokyo continues to be the cultural center of Japan, conserving tea shops, shrines, and traditions that date back hundreds of years. The city's ageless beauty is reflected in its peaceful Zen gardens, colorful temples, and wooden machia mansions that line its winding lanes. Architectural wonders like Kinkakuji, the Golden Pavilion, which glistens above a serene pond, and Fushimi Inari Shrine, which is noted for its countless torii gate walkways, can be found in Kyoto. Cherry blossoms in the spring and brilliant maple leaves in the fall add to the city's alluring ambiance, as each season presents it in a new way. While winters give a crisp, peaceful appeal and frequently coat temple rooftops with snow, summers bring sweltering, steamy days. Kyoto encourages you to enter a world where the past and present coexist together. Whether you're sipping matcha in a tea parlor that dates back centuries, or seeing a geisha move around Gion with grace. Jaipur, India. Rajasthan's capital, Jaipur, sits in the center of northwest India, where traditional customs and contemporary vitality coexist harmoniously. When its buildings were painted pink to welcome Prince Albert in 1876, it became known as the Pink City, a custom that still exists today. One of India's earliest planned towns, Jaipur was established in 1727 by Maharaja Sawai Jai Singh II and had broad avenues and a grid-like pattern influenced by Vastu Shastra. With its magnificent palaces, tall forts, and finely carved temples that showcase centuries of creative talent, the city is a living museum of Rajput architecture. Monuments of Jaipur's regal past include the magnificent Amber Fort and the Hawa Mahal, which has hundreds of tiny windows. Because of the city's semi-arid environment, which features hot summers and moderate winters, exploring is best done in the colder months. Vibrant fabrics, handmade jewelry, and fragrant spices abound in bustling bazaars, providing an unmatched sensory experience. Jaipur's ancient alleyways are illuminated by lanterns as night falls, bringing memories of its regal past into the present. Time seems to be both frozen and living in Jaipur because of its vibrant appeal and rich history. Florence, Italy. Based in the center of Tuscany, Florence is a city that skillfully combines art, history, and stunning landscapes. Renowned as the cradle of the Renaissance, it was the birthplace of visionaries like Michelangelo and Leonardo da Vinci, whose works of art still adorn its streets and museums. With its magnificent churches, centuries-old bridges, and quaint piazzas wherever you look, Florence is like entering a living museum. The city's architectural genius is on display at the famed Duomo, which dominates the skyline with its eye-catching red-tiled dome, created by Brunelleschi. With its row of goldsmith shops that have remained for centuries, Florence's timeless appeal is still evident along the Arno River's ancient Ponte Vecchio. The city's Mediterranean environment makes it a welcoming resort all year round, with balmy summers and moderate winters. Florence appeals to all senses, from the peaceful serenity of bubbly gardens to the busy Mercato Centrale, where the aroma of freshly made pasta permeates the air. Every moment feels timeless here, whether you're enjoying a luscious gelato on a sunny street or taking in the world-renowned artwork in the Uffizi Gallery. Florence is more than simply a destination. It's an experience that lingers in your memory and for a long time. Palenque, Mexico. One of the most interesting ancient Mayan towns. Palenque is tucked away in the verdant woods of Chiapas, Mexico, and provides an intriguing window into a vanished society. At the foot of the Chiapas Highlands, this UNESCO World Heritage Site is encircled by a thick jungle that is rich with species and breathtaking scenery. Between the 7th and 9th centuries, Palenque was a thriving hub of Mayan politics and culture. Its remains, such as the Temple of the Inscriptions, which contains the burial of the strongman Pakal the Great, are prominent for their exquisite architecture. With its elaborate carvings and lavish embellishments, the city's structures showcase a highly developed society that has a strong bond with the natural world and the universe. An almost magical atmosphere is created among the ancient ruins by the tropical environment, which is characterized by extreme humidity and frequent rains. Anyone interested in the wonders of the Mayan culture should visit Palenque because of its fascinating history, breathtaking architecture, and lively jungle surroundings. Sigiriya, Sri Lanka. Travelers have been enthralled by Sigiriya, a remarkable rock stronghold perched high above the verdant jungles of central Sri Lanka for generations. Known as the Lion's Rock, It stands 660 feet above the ground, providing sweeping vistas of the far-off highlands and lush forests. King Kashyapa converted this natural rock formation into a royal castle, with elaborate water features, gardens, and beautiful murals in the 5th century. A UNESCO World Heritage Site, Sigiriya is renowned for both its architectural genius and historical relevance. There are steep steps and historic ruins along the route, making the ascent to the summit marked by a huge lion's mouth entrance, an experience in and of itself. Monsoon rains enhance the rich soil underneath, and the region's tropical temperature creates a warm, humid atmosphere. You are entering a realm where art, nature, and history all harmoniously converge as you tour Sigiriya, not simply a royal palace. One of Sri Lanka's most cherished cultural treasures is still this famous landmark. Ayutthaya, Thailand. Central Thailand is home to the fascinating city of Ayutthaya, which is rich in culture and history. From the 14th to the 18th century, it thrived as a strong kingdom, renowned for its trade and cross-cultural interactions, serving as the capital of the Kingdom of Ayutthaya. Ayutthaya is now a UNESCO World Heritage Site, where tourists may see the remains of old temples and tall spires that bear witness to its illustrious history. The city's architecture, which reflects the diverse influences of the kingdom that formerly ruled here, is a beautiful fusion of Persian, Khmer, Sri Lankan, and Thai styles. With its elaborate stone carvings and enormous prangs, the ruins evoke an unearthly feeling in visitors, allowing them to see the city in all its former glory. Because of its tropical environment, which has hot, muggy summers and cooler, drier winters, Ayutthaya is a great place to visit all year round for those interested in discovering its historic treasures. The city's riverfront setting, where the Chao Phraya River meanders through, is another reason for its notoriety. Ayutthaya presents a singular, fascinating, and enlightening window into Thailand's past, regardless of your interest in history, architecture, or just a tranquil getaway. Pompeii, Italy. Pompeii, a terrifying yet fascinating glimpse into ancient Roman life, stands in southern Italy, close to the base of Mount Vesuvius. Once a thriving harbor city, it was locked in time when Vesuvius erupted catastrophically in 79 AD, burying everything under tons of pumice and ash. The city is now an outdoor museum with cobblestone pathways, mansions, and fading murals that tell tales of a vanished culture. Roman creativity is evident in the building, which includes elaborate mosaics that have endured for millennia below, public baths, and large amphitheaters. Because of Pompeii's Mediterranean environment, spring and fall are the best seasons to explore its ruins in the soft sunlight and blue skies. Wandering freely amid the ruins, visitors may imagine what life was like in a world that disappeared in an instant. Pompeii is more than just a tragedy. It is a timeless narrative of history, resiliency, and the force of nature. Carcassonne, France. Nestled between the Mediterranean Sea and the Pyrenees Alps in southern France lies the ancient treasure, that is Carcassonne. This Roman-era walled city rose to prominence in the Middle Ages because of its enormous double walls and towers straight out of a fairy tale. Its cobblestone lanes, where knights once patrolled, and old stories still reverberate off stone walls, make you feel as though you've entered a novel. La Cité, a UNESCO World Heritage Monument that displays Gothic and Romanesque architecture in breathtaking detail, is the city's crown jewel. With pleasant summers great for outdoor events, and chilly winters perfect for relaxing in rustic cafes, Carcassonne has a mild Mediterranean climate. During the summer, visitors may see a live jousting spectacle, explore the fortress, or take a boat trip along the Canal du Midi. Its music, and the cassoulet, a regional slow-cooked stew, that is a must-try. Both reflect its rich fusion of French and Occitan culture. Carcassonne combines the past and present into one remarkable experience, regardless of whether you're a history buff or simply seeking out unusual activities. Lijiang, China. The beautiful historic town of Lijiang, tucked away in Yunnan Province's northwest, is a place where nature and history coexist. It has been a crucial halt on the Tea-Horse Road, which connected Tibet to the rest of China, for more than 800 years. The town is famous for the Naxi culture, which has been preserved in its indigenous language, music, and rituals. Its distinctive wooden homes, cobblestone alleys, and elaborate canals give it a timeless beauty that draws tourists from all over the world. Lijiang, which is encircled by snow-capped mountains, experiences temperate weather with chilly summers and chilly winters. Exploring Jade Dragon Snow Mountain, which is home to stunning scenery and historic stories, is a must-do while there. A sample of Naxi food and regional specialties may be found at the town's bustling marketplaces and tea houses. Lijiang is a site where the past and current coexist together, to disclose you're walking around the old town or trekking in the surrounding countryside. Valletta, Malta. Malta's capital, Valletta, is perched on a picturesque peninsula on the Mediterranean Sea between two harbors. This UNESCO-listed city, which was founded in the 16th century by the Knights of St. John, is a cultural and historical goldmine. The deep blue water contrasts sharply with Valletta's golden limestone structures, Baroque churches, and elaborate balconies. Considering its small size, and attractive lanes that lead to secret squares, and expansive views, the city is simple to explore on foot. Its Mediterranean environment makes it ideal for outdoor activities with warm winters and sunny summers. Visitors may unwind in the Upper Baracca Gardens, stroll through the Grand Master's Palace, or view Caravaggio's works at St. John's Co-Cathedral. The city comes alive at night with lively cafes, dining on the waterfront, and cultural events. Valletta's ageless appeal never fails to impress, regardless of your level of interest in history or your level of leisure travel. Dubrovnik, Croatia. Surrounded by breathtaking cliffs and glistening waves, Dubrovnik, Croatia, hangs along the breathtaking Adriatic coast. This ancient city, recognized as the Pearl of the Adriatic, has a rich cultural history that stretches back to the 7th century. Originally constructed to protect against attackers, its excellently preserved medieval walls today provide stunning panoramic vistas. A UNESCO World Heritage Site, the city's Old Town is a maze of Renaissance palaces, Baroque churches, and limestone alleyways. Dubrovnik is a year-round attraction because of its Mediterranean environment, which features scorching summers and pleasant winters. Travelers may tour historic strongholds, ride a cable car up Mount Sarge for expansive views of the coast, or meander along the famed Stradun. The city's appeal is increased by the fact that Game of Thrones fans will identify it as the actual King's Landing. Dubrovnik is the ideal fusion of history, adventure, and natural beauty to reveal your kayaking around Lockram Island or enjoying delicious seafood by the sea. Statue of Liberty, New York, USA. On Liberty Island in New York Harbor, the Statue of Liberty, a famous representation of freedom, greets tourists from all over the world with pride. The statue was created by Frederick Auguste Bartholdi and built with assistance from Gustave Eiffel, the man behind the Eiffel Tower, and was a gift from France in 1886. Standing 305 feet tall, Lady Liberty is holding a torch aloft in her right hand and a tablet bearing the date of America's independence, July 4th, 1776, in her left. The monument was constructed from copper plates, and over time, spontaneous oxidation has given it its distinctive green patina. The ideal seasons to visit New York are spring and fall because of the city's frigid winters and scorching summers. Visitors may enjoy a boat trip around the island, browse the Pedestal Museum, or go to the Crown for a stunning perspective of the city. The statue, which has traditionally greeted millions of immigrants entering the United States through Ellis Island, is still a potent symbol of optimism despite its magnificence. It stands for the timeless promise of liberty and democracy that transcends all generations and is more than just a monument. Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. A coastal treasure in southeast Brazil, Rio de Janeiro is celebrated for its stunning scenery and lively culture. The city has one of the most recognizable metropolitan skylines in the world and is tucked away between verdant mountains and the Atlantic Ocean. Rio de Janeiro, the former capital of Brazil, has a rich colonial past that is reflected in its mix of contemporary skyscrapers and Portuguese-inspired architecture. Standing tall atop Mount Corcovado, the city's most popular monument, Christ the Redeemer, represents both religion and solidarity. Rio has a tropical environment with pleasant temperatures all year round, which makes its golden beaches, including Ipanema and Copacabana, a popular destination. Beyond its borders, the city is alive with samba rhythms, particularly during the world-famous Carnival, which is a display of dancing, music, and extravagant costumes. Hiking Sugarloaf Mountain or touring the verdant Tijuca National Park are exhilarating getaways for adventurers. Rio de Janeiro is a place that enthralls every tourist, irrespective of whether they are taking in the vibrant atmosphere of the city or admiring its natural beauties. Great Barrier Reef, Australia. The biggest coral reef system on Earth is the Great Barrier Reef, which stretches more than 1,400 miles off the northeastern coast of Australia. For indigenous tribes like the Torres Strait Islanders and Aboriginal Australians, it is a sacred part of their past and has great cultural importance, having been formed over millions of years. Its structures are live coral formations, in contrast to traditional construction, which results in an amazing underwater metropolis filled with marine life. Warm, tropical seas with year-round average temperatures of 24 to 30 degrees Celsius are ideal for the reef's growth. In addition to its inherent beauty, it is essential for preventing erosion and storm damage to coasts. Its enormous, colorful expanse may be seen from above by taking a scenic flight, diving amid bright coral gardens, or snorkeling with sea turtles. However, climate change and human impact threaten its survival, making conservation efforts more urgent than ever. Samarkand, Uzbekistan. Southeast Uzbekistan is home to Samarkand, one of the most fabled towns in Central Asia, where historic trade routes formerly flourished. It has been a crossroads of cultures for more than 2,700 years, influenced by Greek, Persian, and Mongol traditions. Registan Square, its crown gem, dazzles tourists with elaborate tile work and opulent madrasas that evoke tales of Silk Road intellectuals. Under the golden light, the city's turquoise domes and minarets coated in mosaic shine, displaying a timeless mastery of architecture. Spring and fall are the ideal seasons to explore because of the scorching, dry summers and the cool, crisp winters. You may find aromatic spices, colorful fabrics, and a taste of Uzbekistan's rich culinary tradition while exploring the busy CO Bazaar. Capturing stunning moments of beauty and history is made possible by the enchanting ambiance created by the lit monuments at night. If Samarkand isn't already on your bucket list, click subscribe to our channel to see more amazing places that should be on it. Gjirokastër, Albania. Rough mountains surround Gjirokastër, which is concealed away in southern Albania in the Drino River Valley. With origins dating back to the Ottoman era and beyond, the city is rich in history and is designated by UNESCO. Its distinctive cobblestone alleys and stone homes showcase a distinctive fusion of Ottoman and Albanian design. Once a castle, the imposing Gjirokastër Castle today houses museums and a yearly folk festival. Because of its Mediterranean environment, the summers are hot and dry, while the winters are chilly. Explore the historic bazaar, which is home to bustling cafes, traditional restaurants, and artisan handicrafts. Hikers seeking adventure can reach the nearby hills for sweeping vistas of this city of stone. Gjirokastër's charm lies in its timeless atmosphere, where history and culture merge effortlessly. Alhambra, Spain. The Alhambra, which is perched on a mountaintop in Granada, Spain, provides stunning views of the Sierra Nevada mountains and the city below. Centuries of Moorish and Christian influences may be seen in this castle, which was formerly the royal residence of the Nasrid dynasty. Its elaborate Islamic architecture, which is embellished with geometric designs and arabesques, evokes memories of a more distant time. Beautiful courtyards, serene fountains, and the renowned Hall of the Ambassadors are all part of the royal complex. The general life, surrounded by verdant gardens, provides a tranquil haven with colorful flowers and tumbling water. The Alhambra enjoys warm summers and moderate, wet winters due to Granada's Mediterranean environment. Explore the neighboring Albaicín area, take in breathtaking sunset views, or meander through historic halls. The Alhambra is a timeless work of art and history that is recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Luang Prabang, Laos. A city of stunning natural beauty, Luang Prabang is concealed away in northern Laos, where the Nam Khan and Mekong rivers converge. It has centuries of history, combining French colonial influences with Laotian customs, and was formerly the royal capital. Wat Sieng Thong and other temples with golden roofs serve as reminders of the region's long Buddhist history. It's peaceful. Tree-shaded alleys are lined with historic wooden cottages and charming villas from the colonial era. The city has mild, dry winters and lush, wet summers due to its tropical monsoon climate. Monks in saffron gather alms from loyal residents as they march in a solemn procession at daybreak. A short drive away are the turquoise cascades of Guangxi Falls, which are ideal for a cool swim. Handcrafted fabrics, aromatic street cuisine, and the bustle of local life fill the market as night falls. Trogir, Croatia. Only 30 kilometers west of Split, along the Adriatic Sea, is Croatia's seaside treasure, Trogir. Greeks, Romans, and Venetians have all influenced the town, which has roots dating back to the 3rd century BC. A UNESCO World Heritage Site, the Old Town is a veritable outdoor museum of stone structures and medieval alleyways. Trogir is renowned for its magnificent Renaissance and Romanesque buildings, particularly the Cathedral of St. Lawrence. The town experiences warm, windy winters and bright, sunny summers due to its Mediterranean climate. It seems as if you are entering a live picture from centuries ago as you meander through its winding pathways. Visitors may take a boat to neighboring islands, unwind by the marina, or visit historic forts. Trogir is a unique place that combines charm, history, and scenic beauty. Budapest, Hungary. Hungary's capital, Budapest, unites the ancient towns of Buda and Pest with a lovely location along the Danube River. Originating in Roman antiquity, this gem of Central Europe subsequently flourished under Ottoman, Habsburg, and Soviet domination. The city is renowned for providing a really unique cultural experience, with its lively blend of modern vitality and old-world elegance. Budapest is known for its magnificent architecture, which includes the neo-Gothic Parliament building and the opulent Turkish hot baths. Its environment is characterized by pleasant summers and cold winters, with tree-lined boulevards glowing golden in the fall. Budapest is noted for its thermal springs, which attract both residents and tourists who want to relax in the historic bathhouses. Explore Castle Hill, have coffee in secret courtyards, or take a Danube boat as the city lights twinkle. Every cobblestone step in Budapest wins hearts, whether you're a history buff or just looking for beauty. Ephesus, Turkey. A wealth of ancient history may be found at Ephesus, which is positioned close to the Aegean Sea on Turkey's western coast. The Temple of Artemis, one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world, was located in this once thriving Greek and Roman metropolis. Stories of gods, emperors, and vibrant marketplaces preserved throughout time are told at this historic location. Grand Greco-Roman architecture may be seen in its well-preserved buildings, such as the Great Theatre and the Library of Celsus. The Mediterranean climate of Ephesus has scorching summers that are ideal for outdoor adventure. You can hear the echoes of ancient merchants and philosophers as you stroll along its marble alleys. Near the ruins, visitors may take advantage of local craft fairs, cultural events, and guided tours. Ephesus isn't just a ruin, it's a living museum that bridges the ancient world with today's imagination. Palace of Versailles, France. The Palace of Versailles is situated in the northern French region of Île-de-France, just outside of Paris. Originally a royal hunting lodge, it was converted into a grand symbol of absolute monarchy by King Louis XIV in the 17th century. Versailles is closely associated with French history and culture, having been the political hub of France before the Revolution. Its architecture combines classical French Baroque with elaborate gardens and opulent interior designs, such as the famous Hall of Mirrors. The palace enjoys a temperate climate with mild winters and pleasant summers that make it perfect for strolling the grounds. Guests can take advantage of guided tours, seasonal fountain shows, and even bike rides around the expansive estate. Versailles is more than just a museum. It's a window into the splendor, aspirations, and artistic talent of France's royal history. Luxor Temple, Egypt. Once the center of the ancient city of Thebes, Luxor Temple is located in southern Egypt, on the east bank of the Nile River. Constructed in 1400 BCE, the temple is deeply culturally significant as a location devoted to the restoration of the monarchy. Its imposing pylons and enormous sandstone columns demonstrate the strength and accuracy of ancient Egyptian construction. The walls are covered in intricate carvings and hieroglyphs that narrate tales of gods, pharaohs, and holy rites. Luxor's year-round exploration is made possible by its desert environment, which has scorching summers and mild, pleasant winters. The temple remains are open for visitors to explore. They are particularly stunning at night when they are brightly lit. Luxor Temple links individuals from all around the world to a common human past, even though it is located in Egypt. Okavango Delta, Botswana. One of the biggest interior river deltas in the world, the Okavango Delta lies tucked away in Botswana's northwest and stretches across the Kalahari Desert's dunes. In contrast to typical river systems, its waters disappear into a tangle of lagoons, channels, and floodplains before ever reaching the ocean. The Baye and Hambukushu people have lived in the delta for generations, and throughout that time they have created distinctive customs that are tightly linked to the water's rhythms. Seasonal floods transform the region into a verdant paradise each year, drawing hundreds of bird species, elephants, and hippos. In a remarkable natural twist, the climate alternates between a hot, dry winter and a warm, wet summer, with floods peaking during the drier months. By gliding by papyrus reeds and observing animals up close, visitors may explore the delta in a traditional Makaro canoe. With life throbbing in every drop, the Okavango is more than simply a safari destination. It is a living tapestry of culture and environment. Great Wall of China, China. One of the world's most amazing architectural achievements, the Great Wall of China spans more than 13,000 kilometers. It travels over grasslands, mountains, and deserts in northern China. It was first constructed in the 7th century BC as a barrier against nomadic tribal incursions. Reflecting the will of its people, the wall is a representation of China's power, culture, and history. Watchtowers, fortifications, and signal fires for protection and communication are all part of its distinctive architecture. Some parts of the wall are built of wood and soil, while other parts are made of brick and stone. The terrain is made even more difficult by the wide variations in climate, which range from scorching summers to bitterly cold winters. Hikers may take in breathtaking vistas as they follow sections of the wall that have been conserved. An insight into China's historic technical brilliance and rich cultural legacy may be gained by visiting this UNESCO World Heritage Site. Salamanca, Spain. Salamanca stands on the banks of the Tormes River in western Spain. The city is recognized for its extensive history, which dates back to the Roman era. Established in 1134, Salamanca is home to one of Europe's oldest universities. Its old town, which features impressive medieval architecture, is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The Plaza Mayor, a large plaza encircled with Baroque facades, is the city's most recognizable structure. Salamanca experiences scorching summers and chilly winters due to its continental climate. The city comes alive with outdoor activities and festivals in the summer. Salamanca is a bustling tourist and student destination because of its unique combination of modernity and antiquity. Strolling around the quaint streets allows visitors to take in the distinctive ambiance of this ancient city. Brugge, Belgium. The historic city of Brugge, which is nestled away in northwest Belgium, was once a major trading hub. Brugge, which has origins in the 9th century, has managed to hold on to much of its ancient beauty and charm. The city is well known for its charming squares, cobblestone streets, and meandering canals that provide a window into the past. Brugge's famous Belfry Tower, which rises over the city, is a striking example of Gothic and Renaissance architecture. With moderate winters and pleasant summers, the climate is ideal for taking in the city's natural splendor all year round. Tourists may explore its many museums that display art, history, and culture, or take boat cruises around the canals. Strolling around Bruges' quaint, illuminated streets in the evening is the ideal way to take in the city's lovely ambience. Angkor Wat, Cambodia. One of the biggest religious structures in the world is Angkor Wat, which resides in Cambodia. It is encircled by peaceful rivers and verdant forests in the center of the province of Siem Reap. Originally devoted to the Hindu deity Vishnu, the temple complex was constructed by the Khmer Empire in the early 12th century. It changed throughout time to become a Buddhist temple, illustrating the rich cultural development of Cambodia. The location is well known for its breathtaking sandstone architecture, which has tall spires and elaborate carvings. The famous Central Tower, which stands 65 meters above the ground and represents Mount Meru, the center of the cosmos according to Buddhist and Hindu mythology, astounds visitors. Around Angkor Wat, the weather is tropical, hot, and muggy all year round, with a rainy monsoon season. Discovering Angkor Wat gives you the opportunity to see breathtaking sunrises when the temple's architecture is illuminated by brilliant hues. Deeper insights into the history And design of the place may be gained through popular activities like temple photography and guided tours, which are ideal for adventure seekers. Acropolis of Athens, Greece. In the center of Athens, Greece, on a rocky hill, stands the Acropolis. It represents the great accomplishments of ancient Greek culture. Famous buildings like the Parthenon, which is devoted to the goddess Athena, may be found on the site. The Acropolis, which was constructed in the 5th century BC, combines Ionic and Doric architectural elements. Visitors may explore the ancient remains under a bright sky, thanks to the moderate Mediterranean environment. It continues to be a popular tourist site today, drawing millions of tourists annually. In addition to learning about ancient Greek civilization, visitors may be in awe of the elaborate sculptures. The Acropolis is magically lit at night, providing a panorama of the city. Galapagos Islands, Ecuador. A distinctive archipelago in the Pacific Ocean, the Galapagos Islands are situated around 600 miles off the coast of Ecuador. Originally found by Europeans in 1535, these islands have a long history and are now a hub for wildlife. Numerous species on these islands are unique to the planet and are well known for their varied fauna. The island's natural beauty is shaped by their rocky topography and towering cliffs, which are the result of volcanic landscapes. The island's relaxed vibe is reflected in the local building's basic yet lovely design. With mild temperatures all year round and a combination of dry and wet seasons, the climate is tropical. Hiking, animal viewing, and snorkeling are among the activities available to visitors, providing an amazing experience. The Galapagos continue to attract both visitors and researchers as a testament to the tenacity and development of nature. Cappadocia, Turkey. Central Turkey's Cappadocia is a distinctive area known for its bizarre scenery. This region is notable for its fairy chimneys, which are rock structures formed over millions of years by erosion and volcanic eruptions. With its numerous rock-hewn churches and monasteries, Cappadocia was historically a major hub of early Christianity. The area is connected to a rich cultural legacy by the surrounding ancient city of Hattusa, which was formerly the capital of the Hittite Empire. With houses, churches, and even whole towns carved out of the soft volcanic rock, its architecture is equally remarkable. Cappadocia has a semi-arid climate with scorching summers and chilly winters. Hot air balloon rides are among the most popular tourist activities since they provide an amazing perspective of the surroundings. In addition to the balloon trips, guests get the opportunity to tour 4th century subterranean communities and cave homes. Cappadocia's combination of historical significance, natural beauty, and adventurous activities still enthralls tourists today.